Okay. Everything should be good now. What? No. What? Okay, is the stream working? What's going on? So what's a Nakani? Oh. Cool. Oh, yeah. Wait. That's not right. Fuck. Shut up! What did I do? Okay. Stream settings. Working on CosmoSynth. Save. There we go. Stream is properly configured now too, which is nice. Yeah, here we go. Share. And because all my tabs are lost, I gotta open them again. Discord.com/channels@me. I am live. Yeah, I have a Discord server. I deleted the link off my website, so here's the invite link. Sodding. On my website now it's just Fluxer, Stoat, and Matrix. I deleted Discord entirely from my website because the Discord server's on life support technically. And speaking of which, I should open up Fluxer and Stoat. Yeah. Good. Excuses. Alright. Okay, now where was I? Wait, what the? Close that. Okay, so I got an SDL window with a rectangle. Let's set up my UI library to be able to work. So to do that, I'm gonna have to touch OUI include H. I'm also gonna create some other files too, or later rather. OUI include, if not defined, OUI include H. Define OUI include H. My OUI. include OUI.h. Define. I don't think I have anything I need to. CosmoSynth. I'm gonna try Synth again, but with my UI library, and it's gonna be more of a sequencer workflow. Maybe I'll pick up Synth again as like a standalone synthesizer to generate PVM files, but I don't know. I think I've got a more mature ecosystem to work with and a more mature idea of what I want. How's the volume, by the way? What? Right, so let me create an OUI context. I'm gonna create it in a scope. You know what? I can just, I will abstract this into application. Wait. App, yeah, there we go. Graphics, I'll just do a graphics change app. And now, right, I need OUI context, UI CTX. Yeah. So I'm gonna create app.UICTX equals OUI context new, and I'll create it in a scope. Const OUI callbacks. Draw object draw measure text. UI callback. Okay, so callbacks, objects stack, input layer stack, static. This song's annoying. OUI object buffer. I'll have a depth of 128 to begin with. Static OUI input layer buffer. I'll have 32, and I'll create my stacks. OUI object stack input, object stack array, object buffer, count array len, object buffer, and then I'll have object input layer, right, okay, so there's that. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. So I have this. This will set up the UI library, and in the draw loop, I'll also have OUI begin, app UI CTX, and OUI end. And then I'll have rendering clear as so I'll do that, and then I'll do app UI CTX TK style BGR G and B, and then I take a sip, and now what? Now I should create a UI function. Right, so now we'll have void, object draw, or rather just draw. Char label, OUI font, T font. So now, oh wait, I need the C functions too. That's going to include UIH, UICB, will include UICBH. UI.C. Morning, Dante. Creamy AF keyboard. Yeah, it's an unmodified. Oh, can't speak still. It's an unmodified Rainy 75. Hi, Kudashin. Welcome back? Or is this your first time? Math is well met. Oh! Wait a second, you seem familiar. Just can't quite place my finger on it. I should also probably put this on top of UICB draw because it will be a lot less complicated. Oh yeah, right. Good morning, Harsh. Good morning, Harsh. How's it going? You're watching from Japan? Ooh, welcome. Yokoso. Good morning. SDVBGM? Oh. Yeah. Is it loud enough? Because the Stardew Valley music is a lot quieter than everything else in my collection. Let's see, if you're in Japan, I mean, it's like noon there, 12 p.m., something like that. Gogo Juni G. Gogo Juni G, I think is how you say it. Is it Gozen or Gogo? I can't remember. I'm studying Japanese because I'm going to Japan soon for snowboarding. Yeah, very good soundtrack. I don't have Stardew Valley. I do have a Minecraft server though. What Minecraft launcher do I have installed? PolyMC. Also, I have no idea why my app launcher is so blurry. I have a Minecraft server. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I never signed in, did I? No, I am signed in. What the hell? I want to show you guys my Minecraft server because it's cool as fuck, but there we go. Yeah, I'm building some statues and stuff. It's better than adventure. And I have I'm honestly a little sick of the pixelated fancy graphics, render distance, map levels 2. Yeah. 0's the default. Why? That's so gross. 2 is good. Map type. What else? No bloom. FXAA, nah. How about, where is fancy lighting or like ambient occlusion? Also, I realized I'm not checking the chat. I'll check it in a second. I just gotta find it's smooth lighting. There we go. Yay! There we go. Much better. Anyway, that's my Minecraft server. Nice. Which one are you? I'm using Hyperland with a quick shell on top. Oh, that was modded Minecraft. It was a modded version of beta 1.7.3. It's better than adventure.net. It's really fun. This is literally the only way I play Minecraft. Because I hate modern Minecraft. Yeah. Go 12. Or wait. Go 12. I think I said that right. No, Gogo I think is PM. So I didn't mean as like 50. Are you Math's Builder? Is that who you are? Math is well, man. Are you Math's Builder? Are you first off, okay. And god damn, dude. Where, yeah, this thing inspired my first ever Hyperland race. It's sexy as hell. I hate both GTK and QT. I hate them both with a passion, but actually Quickshell uses QT, so I'm using QT for my rice. Really? Huh. Well, nice to meet you. Alright, let me OUI context CTX. Nope. I have not fixed it. Well, because I don't really use my sys-tray much, so I don't really care enough to fix it, to be honest. Alright, let me draw a rectangle like this. That way I can test things. So I'll do 10, 10, 10. 100. And then for my color for testing, I'll do a cyan teal color. Like that. And what else? Now I need to implement those callbacks. I'll do this one in a little bit. Let's do this one. Const SDL F rect. Object position X, object position Y. Width will be object size X, height will be object size Y. And then I'll do if object, or I'll do OUI. Is there an SDL color by any chance? Am I able to use that though? I'll just use OUI color. Rect color. Rectal color. Properties color. If rect color A is more than 0, I'll draw it. SDL draw or render fill. Is there a way to make rounded rectangles? Examples. I want rounded rectangles. How does one do that? Light pusher. Snake, cool. Really? Really? I mean, I don't really need them for now anyway. Actually, yeah, I programmed in Rust exclusively for like 2 years, and then I got sick of it and decided to just program in C. I mean, I don't care about copyright at all with my videos right now, because I can't get money from it anyway due to COPPA laws. Because I'm under 18, so YouTube decides to basically fuck me over. Rust. It's been kind of stuffy here. What's the reason to use C over Rust? Simplicity and... yeah, simplicity. See, C is so simple that it doesn't have weird quirks. Well, it has quirks, but it's more of an age thing. Rust, on the other hand, tries to be so complicated that it breaks its own rules and has to come up with weird workarounds. Like, have you ever heard of phantom data, for example? It's a way of adding a lifetime onto a struct in Rust because an implementation interface, a trait, requires that lifetime on the struct, but the struct itself doesn't use the lifetime, so you have this zero size struct that you add as a member to your struct and assign with that lifetime, and then you just never use that field. And it's the weirdest shit ever, whereas C is just so damn simple you don't need that kind of thing. C just lets you program. I mean, phantom data does make sense, but... oh yeah, I'm using Helix. That's my editor of choice. C++, C++ is garbage. End of story. But why C++ is garbage is same issue as Rust, but on steroids. Like, holy shit. C++ is just a nightmare. Like, because it's a fork of C89, like C89 essentially, it has all these weird C-isms that it cannot get rid of, but that feel more intuitive, so it has to have its own shittier workaround. And it just does weird crap, like it reused the auto keyword, for example, so auto is no longer the keyword for saying a stack allocated variable. Now it's the keyword for saying you don't know the type of the variable, which is the dumbest repurpose ever. Yeah, C++ is just garbage. C89, it's the first ISO C standard from 1989. So for example, I'm writing this code in C99, which is C from 1999, as defined by ISO C. Okay, so what else do I gotta do? Oh wait, I was gonna rate those fucking callbacks. That's what I was gonna do. UICB application. Right, so I need to do app UICTX, no, app renderer, rectal. Okay, so now, right, I also need to SDL set render color, set draw color, set render draw color, I think. Set render draw color. App renderer. I need to do rect color R, rect color G, rect color B, rect color A. Cool. So, yeah. All right. Okay, good questions. So C89 is just like C from 1989. I use C99 personally because it adds some features on top of that you would expect, such as like 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit integers with uint64t, for example, without me having to guess like, hey, is int a 4-byte number? Because yeah, those integer types actually vary depending on what platform you're on. So C99 adds basically fixed width integers that you can count on being that width. C99 also adds this designated initializers feature where I can initialize a field specifically as opposed to having to order all my values in the same order as the struct is defined. So C99 just makes programming in C a lot better. Let's see, I really should abstract away like a static void draw rect. OUI vec2 position, OUI vec2 size, OUI color. SDL set render draw color, app renderer, color R, color G, color B, color A. SDL render rect, app renderer, so like this is how you would initialize a struct value in C89. You couldn't say specifically x is equal to position x or anything like that. I don't need this, or yeah, this. Object position, object size, object properties, color. I'll actually abstract rect color away. That's fine. Const OUI color, rect color, object properties, color. So, okay, drawing a rectangle. Let's see if this works. Right, gotta... Hey, I have a rectangle. It's not a filled rectangle, and I know why. UICB. I need to do render fill rect. CosmoSynth. There we go. So I can draw rectangles now with my UI library. I should get back to the chat. How's it? Are they compatible though? Yeah. So the general rule of thumb is that every older C standard is valid code in the newer standards, more or less. How old am I? I'm 17. So can we see the what? Oh, the synth. Yeah, that's what I just ran. That's what I'm working on. SDL mentioned. Yes. Alright, so now let me, for example, draw a toolkit button. TK, OUI TK button. CTX. Mouse left. Hello world. I haven't added a measure text function yet, so you know, and I'll say this can be held down. Disabled, false. So the good news is that it draws, but the bad news is that I need to implement measure text now, and I have no idea how to do that in SDL. Honestly, I might just throw in Raylib, to be honest. I could do that, though I don't really want to. Measuring text in SDL3. Really? So I have to throw in a whole other... God, this is what I don't like about SDL. It's split up a ton. Thank you. I mean, then, like, for 17, I also started when I was 10, so it's kind of unfair to bring my age into things. Have you heard anything of nuclear? Yeah, I hate nuclear. That's actually one of the reasons I started my UI library, is because nuclear sucks. Like, I tried to build something in it, and I wanted to rip my hair out. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'll have to, include SDL3, SDL TTF. Oh. Shut up. Here we go. SDL3. Ooh, this song's good. That's a damn good song. Suckless? Do you mean the philosophy? I mean, I have no problem with suckless software, but I think the philosophy is a little misled. Like, lines of code does not... The amount of code in something is not a good metric. I think it's more like how portable it is. For example, take DWL... This music is probably, I'll skip it just so I can explain. Take DWL versus Hyperland. Hyperland definitely has more code, like a lot more code, than DWL in the Git repository. But DWL uses WL roots, which is a giant, more or less Linux-specific library that implements Wayland protocols. Whereas Hyperland uses its own thing called Aquamarine, which is highly portable, and I've gotten to work on FreeBSD. So I would say Hyperland is better software because it's more portable. Oh, suckless. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Also, what the hell is this music? What other playlists do I have? I have a lo-fi in here. You guys want to hear a song I found out and it's been living rent-free in my head? Here's the lo-fi version. This song is so dumb. TTF measure string. Font, const chart text, length, int max width. Okay, let's see. How do I use this? Yeah, this song. Yeah, it's separate. Forget font. I'll have a global font thing. Also, this should be text. What is length? Also, tell me if the audio levels need some adjusting. Because I cannot hear what you guys hear, so. Yeah, it's made for more projects in mind, and also for other people to use if they so like to. So, like, other people could use this. That's the idea. I don't like making libraries that only I use. Oh! Okay, that is based. SDL supports string slices. Measured width. Alright, I'm gonna have to get ready for bed soon. I'll talk a little softer too for the meantime. What? I don't understand. Measured width output for actual width used can be output for number of bytes if it can be no pointer. Measured width. And now, how about the height? What about height? Get string size. That actually may be what I want. Calculate the dimensions of rendered string of UTF-8 text. Yes. What about what about the return value? You know what? I think, or okay, font get font text length. Do that. Font get. There we go. Width height. When do you think it would be usable? It's usable right now. It's actually usable right now. I can send you the link to the code. It's a single header library too, so it's pretty easy to just drag and drop in. I've been working on it for about a week or so, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, it's usable. It's a very simple library too, so I don't think there will be many bugs. What did I just do? That's not what I wanted to do. Right, so now SDL TTF. What was TTF font? Right? Font get, something like that. OUI font T font. Okay, audio levels seem good, I think. TTF font. Static. Right, so actually return a pointer. Good to know. There we go. Actually, I should have a default font. And then I should have a thing where it's like for size T I is less than array len font or font count. No. Clojure? No, I don't. That's like a programming language, right? Yeah, I just never really cared much for exploring these weird programming languages. I like programming languages that speak CPU, like that actually model more or less what the CPU is doing, as opposed to trying to shit some weird mathematical abstraction into programming. Now, how do you... Raylib... Or, wait, no, not Raylib. SDL3. Examples. Textures... Oh, debug text, I could do that. SDL3 TTF font. TTF in it. TTF open font. Aha, okay. So what if I after initializing SDL, I do if TTF init const char error SDL get error, I think. Bool and then I want to say if init SDL TTF quit, like that. Yeah. I overwrote my 2-year-old Gentoo installation today and I'm very sad about it. I installed CachyOS. I also cracked my phone in the same day. And spilled a drink everywhere. And it exploded. I think I'm accident prone today. Okay, so here we go. This seems to be good. Hyperland. I tried building Hyperland from source and it was a disaster. And because the Hyperland version in the Gentoo repositories was super outdated, so my rice wasn't working and it was pissing me off, so I just nuked Gentoo because I was sick of it. The Hyperland source code is really badly designed. Yeah, just don't use new Hyperland features, because I have other laptops that are using Arch Linux, like EndeavourOS. So I'm using new Hyperland features all the time, because it forces me to. Hyperland is never backwards compatible, which is quite annoying. TTF font. Oh, can I do like TTF font TTF font TTF open font? What is this? What is PT size? Const char file. Font file. Oh, right. 24. Let's do that. Why not? I'm also gonna start talking less too, I think, because I need to be quiet. Oh yeah, I hate NixOS. That's a pretty public fact, but yeah, I hate NixOS with a passion. Absolutely hate NixOS. Okay, so case my audio levels. A little loud, I think. How's that? That should be better. Font, okay. Now, yeah. Should I bump it back up? Should I bump it back up? Alrighty. Okay, so and now once I open font, I should set fonts I to font. Right, okay. TTF close font. Okay, that is a real function. Okay, TTF close font. Okay. And now I just need to hook these up in main. There we go. Yeah, this is quiet. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set this to 50, then boost this way up. There we go. That should be good now. And now I can edit the volume here as opposed to in OBS. Since not all the songs have the same kind of audio leveling. Okay, so now I think the font abstraction is done. UICB. Font get. Okay, so user lib64 lib-stl 3 TTF. Yeah, okay. Now I just need a font temporarily. Later I'll figure out how to install a font or something. And now I actually need a way to draw font. UICB. So I'll say if object properties text is not null, SDL TTF render text. What are my options? I'll do solid for now. Font get object properties text font. Text. Right. Object properties. Text 0, I believe. Text color. RGBA. And it's not showing up. I don't think I can do anything about that. Dang it. Right, deinitializing fonts. Oh, I see. Right. See, SDL is a lot more low level than Raylib, that's for sure. Okay. There we go. then I had to create a texture or something. Also, is there a TTF get error? No, there is not. Ah, this is surprisingly involved. Now how do I... Oh, I see. Oh. Text color. Font get. Object properties. Text font. Object properties text. Okay. Hey, let's go. It works. Now, how can I make it look a little nicer? Oh, okay. How can I make it look super nice? Let me try shaded. Okay. Nice. I want to make a sequencer and synthesizer because I want to make music eventually. That's one of the things I'm kind of passionate about, is how music works under the hood. In fact, I can show you some of my Desmos stuff. That is, if I'm signed in. Yeah, I'm not signed in. Actually, wait. But yeah, one of the things I do is play with audio a lot. So yeah, this is one of my Desmos graphs. Sick, just got wine and ya bridge working to port some of the main plugins I use to Linux. Yeah, I hate modern music production because it relies so much on proprietary plugins that don't port well. They're not portable because they're literally DLLs or SO files instead of like a scripting language or a virtual machine that's nice and portable. Now I need to update the context. What is this set to? SDL mouse button down. SDL mouse button. Right, okay. Static OUI. Let's see. SDL mouse, SDL button, what was it? SDL button L mask? Left, right, left, middle. Middle. Ooh, this is a nice song. Been making music for 6 years, doing audio production for 5. I know the pain of proprietary annoyingly licensed software all too well. Yep, it's working. Almost. I'm getting it to a point where I can draw stuff and whatnot. Okay. Oh, I love this song. There we go. So now I should have, yes, the button reacts. Now I'm going to add some border rendering and stuff. So UI, I'm going to give this a border. Right, so no border renders yet. I'm also going to move that button via layout. Okay. Why isn't layout spacing? Oh, I know why. Yeah, there we go. I could also add some padding. Yeah, so let me add a bird rendering. Okay. UI draw. You know what? I don't need to abstract this. I'm also going to do some clamping. Okay, that should be borders. Let's test it. Let's go! Borders. So now... Also, how are my audio levels? Am I hearable? Okay, people can hear me good, even if I talk quietly. So now... what else do I need to implement? Okay, really just that for now. Cool. Alright, so how do I want this UI to look? First off, I think I want to have a main menu. Or UI screen or screen. Yeah. Let's see. Layout, OUI, layout, top to bottom. Right. Now, no. Font. Right, now I need some buttons. If OUITK button CTX mouse left quit exit OUI font or font normal false. Why isn't it not working? Why isn't it working? Oh, I'm using a JetBrains Mono Nerd font. Why is this text not drawing? That's bizarre. Oh, weird. Also, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Also kind of want to wrap it in a panel too. I think it'd look nicer. Oh, I could just do this. Yeah, that works. Let's see how this looks. Well, the panel itself is not rendering, which is bizarre. Could this be the culprit? I'm also gonna set color too. Yeah, it's just not rendering. What the hell? It's gotta be some sort of size thing. Oh, I know what it is. I never updated CTX size. Size callbacks internal. Stacks. Size. There we go. Now it works. Okay. I also want to create a custom theme too, because I don't really like this light mode. Let's see, so don't move those over by 16. Yep. That's correct. Actually, I'll just create a function called alter UI theme. So I can change the background. Now I'm going to edit the panel color. Ooh, I'll do a Grovebox theme. Or actually, no, I'll do, what theme should I do? I'll start with Grovebox. Or Everforest. So I'll do, the background will be 232A2E. Panel background will be 3A515D. And I'll actually not have a border or a line. D3C6AA. Okay. Now I just gotta edit the button. I'm also going to use my temporary font, use Comic Sans Nerd Font. Mono, bold, yeah, I like that. Now I'll edit the button. I also really want to get rounded corners, but I don't know how to do that in SDL. 7FBBB3. I also need to change the font color, the text color, and the padding. Yeah, that looks better. Actually, I'm gonna I think maybe do 10 like that. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it's not pretty. I think perhaps using this, or no, about E69875. It's 3A51, no, 23282E. It still looks hideous. I think it's because I'm using this blue for the background, but I really like this blue. What if I make the text a little bit bigger? Or change how the text is being drawn? Yeah, that looks horrible though. Looks a lot better. What color should I do for the button? 7F BBB3 might actually be okay, now that I have blended. Yeah, I can come back to that later. I actually want to build some UI now. Screen project. Or how about screen sequencer? There we go. So we have UI switching now. So now okay. And for let's see. Let me do some rudimentary styling. You know what? I could just implicitly have this here. Who keeps pinging me? Where's that coming from? Okay. UI, draw sequencer, draw text, hello world, font big, pause Z, CosmoSynth, sequencer, yay! Okay, so now, Yeah, okay. What now? Kinda done with programming for today, to be honest. I will tweak the background color a little bit. Oh, rounded corners. I want some rounded corners, yeah. Okay, how do I style panel corner radius? Obviously it will not render because I need to actually implement that in my drawing. Rounded rectangles, SCL3. It's fine, I guess. That's where I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna create a Git repo too. For fuck's sake. CosmoSynth. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, that's a good stopping point for now. Alright, bye-bye.